Hello, everybody. A warm welcome or welcome back to my Word a Day series. I haven't been well, so I couldn't actually record a video, but today I'm really excited because not only do I have a Word a Day today series, but I also have a Poem a Day series to share with you, and I'm very excited to share these two things with you. Now, my word a day is a word that I really like, and I used to use this word a lot, which is trance. So again, a word that I think has a sense of magic in it, to be in trance. Somewhere I feel like it's similar to be enchanted. So yeah, I know I'm emphasizing, but then that's the effect of that word on me, trance. So yeah, so I'll just zoom you in into my notebook, and then we'll know what magic does this word holds. And I'm sure and I assure you that you would get surprised. Just give me 1 minute while I zoom inside my notebook. So trance, coming from actually it comes from late 12th century, but coming from late 14th century, it talks about, or it means to be in a state of extreme dread or suspense. So the trance that we know today is not the trance that trance was. So trance had a really dreadful past. Yeah. So trance in late 14th century meant a state of extreme dread or suspense, coming from the old French word transer, or I think it's transer only. So old French transer, actually old French trance, not transer, old French trance, which means fear of coming, to an end, coma. And drum roll, it is actually from 12th century, where it meant passage from life to death. So that is what trance was, passage from life to death. Now coming from old French to the modern French, transer, which means to be numb with fear. So again, it's very interesting. The word that we use today to be, to be in a state of, to be drunk, in a state of intoxication, is a word that was actually had connotations to be, numb with fear, to die. And then obviously it comes from the Latin word transire, which means crossover, go over, pass over. So maybe this is where the meaning still holds the essence, where we feel like we have been transported somewhere. And obviously, my favorite part, the morphology. Trance gets divided into trance and ire. Trance, as we know, is across, and ire is to go. So quite surprising. I mean, honestly, this word is a word that was used for death during late 14th century, circa 14th century, and now we use it, in a very different connotation altogether. Yeah, so one of those words which has a very different kind of essence, and it was quite interesting for me to know.